Hello, this is Joy Truscott from SoulAwakening South Africa, and this is a little message of compassion that I thought would be fun to talk about just for a little while. So it seems that wherever I'm going, and I even hear these words in my own head, that we seem to beat each other up and beat ourselves up with so many words that are harsh and unkind. We're so lacking in great compassion. And it seems to be the one element that is really holding us back from feeling a deeper sense of self-worth and self-value. So I wondered if perhaps we could look at this and then find ways to try and first of all, get rid of this kind of self-talk and this kind of pain. And then also find ways to just bring us back to our deep inner sense of self so that we can find a way to do some deep inner healing as we move through our lives. So the first thing I wanted to understand is that we need to be kind to ourselves. And if we're not prepared to be kind to ourselves, how can we possibly think that anyone else is willing to be kind to us? I really feel so strongly about this, that if we are setting up an energy field of kindness and love and support for our own life and our own value, then surely that sense around us is going to radiate outward, and it's going to be received by those who are in our lives. So this is what I was thinking we could do. If we come to the point in our lives when we're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, broken, heart-ached, feeling like we're just being a little bit ravaged by life, and we need to just stop and reconnect, this might be something that will help you. So the first thing to do is, as you feel the sense of overwhelm, the sense of pain, this maybe a sense of discouragement or sadness, longing or frustration, whatever might have come through that has caused you to have a dampened down sense of self. If you can just for one moment actually sit with it and acknowledge it, just that, just acknowledge it. In the moments of acknowledging what we are feeling, we are sitting closer towards ourselves, we're finding our inner space, and we're acknowledging who we are and that we are having an emotional sense or an emotional feeling, and that it's okay for us to have it. We are here as human beings, for heaven's sakes. We have eyes, ears, nose, mouth, taste, and all the perceptions and all the senses so that we can feel. And yet that is the one thing we just try so hardly not to do, is to feel. So how about we do this now? When we feel a little bit of a pain or an anguish or whatever has come in, just sit with it and acknowledge, I've got pain. There is something that's hurting inside of me. By sitting still and acknowledging it, we are already bypassing all those unbelievable little mechanisms that we put into play through our lives. Those things that say I must distract myself so that I don't feel, or I must detach myself from it. And these distractions and these detachments, these are causing huge depression and disappointment in our lives and in our sense of self. So if we acknowledge that we are feeling this way, no shame, no blame, no guilt, we are feeling sad, we are feeling overwhelmed, we are feeling betrayed, we are feeling angry. Whatever it is, it's okay. You're just feeling it. And then if you stop there for a moment and just imagine putting your hand, I really like to take my left hand because I feel like that's connected into a part of me that connects to my right brain. And then that part of me is my more creative side. So if you take your left hand and place it just upon your heart, and as you hold the space on your heart, just honor this body, this being that is feeling and knowing and sensing, and breathe. That's the very next thing. Just breathe. Become aware of your breath. If we're acknowledging a part of ourselves, like our breath, we are already connecting inward. So that's the next piece that we need to do. Just breathe. Do it now. Feel how calming that is. It centers us, it quietens us, it connects us back with ourselves. The next part of that is to try and use this beautiful voice that has a resonance that can be felt. And as your hand is placed upon your heart, and as you speak, your hand will feel the vibration of these words. Now, if our words are comforting to ourselves, then this is how we're going to help bring balance back into our life. So let's try this together. We've placed our hand upon our heart. We're stopping for a moment. We're acknowledging that there is a pain. And let's say that pain is one of, let's say it's betrayal. We have experienced some form of betrayal. We place the hand upon the heart. We take a nice deep breath in. We breathe it out. We feel it. And we honor this human being and its feelings for feeling, sensing, knowing. Then with our voice, we begin to bring in a sense of mindfulness and saying out loud, right now, I am feeling, and whatever it is you're feeling. Right now, I am feeling. Just breathe into that. Breathe in and breathe out. Right now, I'm feeling. Your body is hearing the reverberation of your voice inside of your chest, and every cell is saying, oh good, she's paying attention. So we don't have to push even harder for her to get our attention. I'm being mindful. Then the second part that we want to do is we want to say that this feeling that I'm having, it is so known by humanity. So many people feel this feeling. It's okay that I feel this because so many people feel this too. And then just breathe that through. And right there, we've helped this mind and this body that sometimes feels so alone in this great sea of the life journey to feel connected, to feel welcomed into the human race. We know that lots of people are suffering. And then the third thing that we will do now is that we need to speak into this heart that is yearning for us to care for it. I value me, no matter how I'm feeling, and no matter what has come up for me, I value me. And we breathe that in. And when I say this to my own being, I'm already opening up my energy field to receive more light, more love, more wellness, and more flow. I value my being. This is the wave of compassion that I am giving to me. And that wave of compassion is like a ripple in a pond. It will move out. It will expand. And it will be felt by those who are around me. Compassion, kindness, and love. And then I say to myself, I am of great worth. And when I say this to myself, every cell in my body receives that message and wants to be part of this body and wants to do the best for this body. And then I breathe that through. So this has been a few moments of just reconnecting in, feeling, knowing, sensing, valuing, and bringing a deep sense of compassion and opening up a vibrational field of compassion for our own being. This is a great gift to give to ourselves. But not only that, when we feel this sense of compassion and self-worth for our own being, it enables us to feel that same feeling for all other beings. What an enormous gift that would be to this world. If I could be so valuing of me that I can value all beings. Imagine that. Now, wouldn't that be a special and most wonderful gift to give ourselves and every other life force, every animal, every plant, every human being. So may you be blessed as you continue to do this amazing life journey that we are participating in. And may the experiences that you bring into your awareness help you to become more and more mindful. And may you feel the blessings of that in your life and in your workplace and in your home. Many blessings as compassion begins to grow inside of your being. Thank you. Many blessings.